What is going on, everyone? Welcome to No Chill Promos. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorites on the main roster, and that's L.A. Knight. Yeah. And how he's being mistreated on the main roster because of the lack of booking. And because the powers that be don't believe in him. Want to be
religion. I don't get it with this guy. What do you think he is, The Rock? But he's white.
You know, for whatever fucking reason, he has some type of animosity towards LA. Alright? I can tell you right the fuck now. I don't care what the dirt sheets say, what other YouTube channels say. I know for a fact that Triple H does not fuck with LA Knight. Alright? Now, at least to Vinnie Mac's credit, LA did get some TV time, even though it was under a job or group called Maximum Male Models. Now, if it was anyone else other than LA Knight, they would not have survived that type of trash-ass gimmick. The fake Zoolander gimmick. He also survived being buried alive, literally, from Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace. So he survived those two things. He goes on to eventually be, at one point, the biggest babyface in that company. There is no, you can't argue that. He was the top merch seller for months, despite not having the machine backing him like they did with Cody.
Yeah, we gotta get the machine to Cody. He's our guy. He's my pick to be the face of the company.
So then comes Crown Jewel, gets fucking buried. All that momentum he had built up was squandered in one night. Instead of trying to make shit unpredictable, get the fans a shocker, of the year, because no one going into it was expecting this man to win. Not only could it have elevated LA Knight into that main event scene where he belongs, it could have elevated Blood Money Saudi's Crown Jewels pay-per-view, or PLE. I call it pay-per-view because what the fuck's the difference, alright? You could have elevated those two things, but nope.
Fuck that. We gotta stick to the course. We gotta finish the story. Okay, we put all our eggs for Cody. Okay, he has to finish the story.
I'll tell you right now, fuck Cody's story, man. Because of this bullshit, guys like Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, main event Jey Uso, LA Knight, who are all more viable options to be a better babyface than Cody Rhodes, who all lost, but no one was clamoring for these people to get a rematch for them to finish the story. But no. No, we gotta have Cody finish his, even though he fucking lost at WrestleMania. What the fuck's the difference between him and the rest of those people I just previously mentioned? Not a fucking thing. All that shit was entitlement to the highest fucking degree. Alright? And that leads me to my next point. Cody wants so badly to be beloved like his pops, Dusty Rhodes. An actual likable babyface. The American dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. No. All due respect to Dusty, I'm not gonna throw shade at him. That none of this shit would have fucking happened in the first fucking place if Vince would have put the title on him, during his time. But he didn't, and here we are. Because of this, we have Cody being the face of the company. And I'll tell you right the fuck now, Trips he's doing everything he can to keep LA away from Cody. Because LA will expose this dude for being the insufferable, lame, boring ass, I can't fight back my own tears mid-carder that he always has been and will be. Okay, I can tell you that right the fuck now. And it's not just the WWE. TNA and NWA were guilty of holding back Sean Richter, aka Eli Drake, aka LA Knight. Now, at least to TNA's credit, they put the world title on him, but even then, he felt like just a placeholder. Like, they weren't fully behind him like they were with someone like a Bobby Roode, for instance. And for life of me, I don't fucking understand. I don't get it. I mean, what more do you want from this man? Like, I know he's up there in age, but he's still in great shape. And he's easily one of the best promos in the fucking industry. Okay, I'm not kidding when I say that, man, but he has more charisma than 90% of people in wrestling. Alright? And that's not an insult, that's just a fact of life. Yeah. I mean, like, it's a shame, man. Like, and as far as NWA, like, that man didn't even have a chance. He cut, the Shoes of a Champion promo, which is one of, like, the most, I guess, viral videos to come out of that fucking company. And they didn't do shit with him. I know he was there for a year and he bounced. And I don't blame him. Like, because Billy Corgan doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. That dude's a trash promoter. I believe back in 2011, 2012-ish, he had a tryout for the WWE, so he could have made it to the main roster back then. But due to backstage politics, it didn't work out. And maybe that was for the best, because Triple H was still active at that time. Best believe if those two would have had a match, would have pedigreed his ass, buried him, 1, 2, 3. There wouldn't be a LA Knight right now, man. Not if Triple H could help it. All right, because there's the main difference between Vince and Trips. With Vince's bipolar ass, it depends on his mood swings. Now, if he didn't like you, then it's GG's, man. You might as well just fucking leave because you're not getting pushed. With LA, he thought to himself, I'll try to make some money for this guy. I'll give you a shot, pal. But with Trips, who is just as petty as Vinnie Mac, if he doesn't like you, then you're not in his vision for what he wants for the product going forward, and you're not getting pushed. It doesn't matter if you're the #1 merch seller in the company. It doesn't matter how loud the crowd chants for your name at these live events without piped-in cheers. None of that fucking matters, okay? He doesn't like you, you're not getting pushed. That's how petty this company is and has been, okay? Like, they will punish their talent for getting themselves over. We've seen it with Zack Ryder. He got himself over on social media with the Long Island Iced Z YouTube channel, which I think he still has. What do? They saddle him with Cena because they want him to get the rub. And they buried him after the fact by having Kane push him off the stage in a wheelchair. We've seen it with Damien Sandow, who at one point held his own in the segment with The Rock. And there's not that many people who could fucking do that. And what did they do? Not a damn thing. They partnered him up with The Miz and buried him. Made him a fucking joke. And now we're seeing that with LA Knight, who was buried at Crown Jewel, but still somehow managed to stay somewhat over despite the horrendous booking. And now he's being held off TV or jobbing to guys like Camacho in the fucking tournament for the King of the Ring. So not only does he not win the U.S. belt, he's not win the King of the Ring tournament, it's as clear as day that they continue to sabotage and undermine this man's career. Because they don't like him, they don't want to push him, and they'll try to conjure up some type of excuse that people will believe that he's not the guy to be the face of the company. And these dumbass fans will eat it right up because they'll believe anything the WWE propaganda will tell them because they lack the critical thinking skills to think themselves. And this is a business, mind you. What business do you know will withhold one of their hottest products to push a less inferior, less selling product instead? None. Because that doesn't make any fucking sense and is retarded. But this is the WWE. They're not pushing a product for the fans. They're pushing a product for themselves. And they continue to do so. But I want Triple H to keep fucking up. Because more and more I see people waking up to the fact that this man doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And he doesn't have any recipes in his cookbook. Right? The only person he knows how to book is himself. Right? And that will never change. Like with this King and Queen of the Ring tournament, which I personally don't give a shit about, but I heard not only is LA Knight gone, but so is Tiffany Stratton. You couldn't have LA Knight win. He could have played it off as like the LA King character for a bit and just ran with it. And that putting on the ring would have been perfect for Tiffany. But nope, fuck that, right? Fuck trying to push new talent for this new era. We're gonna stick to the black and gold talent that nobody really gives a shit about, like Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. With that being said, how do you guys feel about L.A. Knight?
Yeah.
Do you guys feel that they're doing them dirty? Or do you feel like you guys don't understand what the big deal is about LA Knight in the first fucking place? And who cares if he's off TV or not? So, let me know your thoughts. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. I'm looking for the engagement. I just want to see feedback on these videos. And thank you to those who watched the video in its entirety. Y'all the real ones, and I appreciate it. I hope you have a blessed week. I'm out this bitch. Till next time.